It's the X's and No's podcast. Myself, Brian Moot, and Jasmine Sadri. Lots of fun to get to today. Also, this has been the longest week of my life, in recent memory.
Okay.
Toddler summer break.
Okay, do we need to talk about it on the show, or?
Yes. I don't know why daycares take a summer break. Now, I mean that in the nicest way possible because I do love his daycare teachers, and I get it. You guys need a vacation too. But man, also I'm mad at us. We should have planned for this. We didn't do any planning at all.
Yeah, you texted me, and I got anxiety for you.
Well, it's just not part of our life yet, routine.
Right.
Because Ronan's only 3.5. So Jessica and I haven't baked into our behavior. Oh, he's out for this week. We should all go on a trip, or he's out here. Yeah, moving forward we are, because it's the most ineffective week ever. Nothing gets, just a monicum of stuff gets done that you have to do. I'm so far behind on everything else in life.
Which I'm sure your wife's excited about.
Yeah, she's behind on everything. It's just a dumpster fire. And it made me realize, during the pandemic, no one got anything done. Working from home was such a farce. I know.
And everybody was on the same playing field.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no one was good. No one got anything accomplished.
It's awesome.
Let's go back to those days.
I know.
Quarantine. Why can't everyone do that? I think some people probably, we loved it because we were just playing dominoes and drinking mimosas at 11 a.m. every day after I was done with radio. And goofing around in downtown Dallas, Texas. And I know if you have kids, you're probably like, man, what a nightmare.
Yeah. Oh, no, thanks. No, if we had no children, so it was bliss for us. COVID was great. We just drank and played with dogs and did whatever.
Did whatever. And there was no the other thing was you didn't feel guilty because no one else was doing anything. You feel guilty on these weeks where you have your kid home because everyone else in the world is still being productive, and you're sitting here just I'm not doing anything.
I know.
I'm on Zoom calls with people for work, and I'm just not paying attention. I'm at a Chuck E. Cheese, and they're like, "Hey, are you going on camera today?" And I'm like, "Nope, not with Chuck behind me." Nuh-uh.
Okay, not to sound like a total creep because I don't have kids, but their chicken parm sandwich is really good.
Chuck E. Cheese, they've had a glow up. I've said this
they have had a glow up. Okay,
it's not like it used to be back in the day with the creepy robot band, and
that was great too.
I know, but their food is better.
Yeah.
Now, they've got trampoline stuff, obstacle courses, physical things for kids to do. They've got a dance floor that has you can stomp on stuff and they explode fake explosions. That keeps the toddlers pretty entertained. And yeah, the food's great. It's great in comparison. I didn't have the chicken parm, but I did have the pizza.
Right. We're not talking about Michelin or anything, but I was like, oh, yo, okay.
Did you go there or did you get it off Uber Eats?
Okay, I'm going to sound like even more of a creep.
You went to Chuck E. Cheese for fun?
No, I didn't go for fun. You know this. I'm like everybody's aunt, right? And I love that role. Kids love me. I love kids. It's a whole thing. So one of my friend's kids had a birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese, and I was like, I'm going to try the chicken parm. Sounds weird, but okay. And I was holy shit, their chicken parm's legit. So it's kind of one of my it's on my list of Uber Eats.
Low-key secret sandwiches.
But isn't that creepy? I have no kids. Why am I ordering to go from Chuck E. Cheese?
It is one of those things where you have to have kids at those places. The part about toddler summer break that I do like is that we'll go to Dave and Buster's and we'll go to these giant arcades. And I'll just follow Ronan around because he's 3, and he'll pretend to play every game. Buying a game card for him to actually play is such a waste of money because he doesn't even sit through the whole game.
And he thinks he's playing it. He doesn't know.
Right, he doesn't know.
Right.
But you can't just go by yourself. Though my wife and I used to go to Dave and Buster's by ourselves.
I love Dave and Buster's. It's adult. Dude, you know me and a good hoop game.
Yeah,
I'll stay there for hours.
Hoop Shoot Connect 4 is probably one of my favorites.
The best.
Low-key favorites.
I'll stay there for hours.
I think Chuck E. Cheese also, for a while, was a ghost kitchen for an Italian place during the pandemic. It was called Leonardo's Pizza or something.
You're lying.
No, I promise you. We can look this up.
Hold on.
It was a ghost kitchen that served Italian food. And finally they got outed because it came in a Chuck E. Cheese pizza box. Did you find it?
It's got a mouse on it. I wonder. Okay, let's see.
Yeah. So I don't know exactly how long they were doing it for, but that's a good move. Like they were like, we need to make money during the pandemic. So
okay, you are correct. I owe you an apology. Chuck E. Cheese operated a ghost kitchen brand called Pasquale's Pizza and Wings.
I told you it was like Pasquale.
In 2020, during the pandemic, the concept allowed the company to generate delivery revenue, kept staff employed, yada yada. Grubhub. Dude, the ghost chicken brand name referenced Pasquale P. Pie Plate, a fictional chef character in the Chuck E. Cheese band.
That's so funny. He's actually in the band. That's funny. So they were like hiding in plain sight.
Okay. That's pretty fucking rad.
Got mad about it. And it's like, why? Just so you got mad that they figured out a way to
That's what we're mad about. The whole world is shut down. And we're mad about Pasquale P. Pie Plate or whatever his name is.
I'll give you something to get mad about.
Please do.
Taylor Swift and Travis.
Yes, I knew you were going there.
It just looks. I want to know how much tax money is being spent by New Yorkers to make this thing happen. And I did see that Taylor donated $26 million to 20 different charities in New York. That is 100% trying to stay out ahead of the bad PR when people find out how much it actually costs to them to cost us as citizens, not us, but in New York.
Okay, but also. That and then the headache of all the street closures and all the bullshit. Yep. You know what I mean? But I did see that. So like there are these, Swifties, they're not mentally well. So I saw this whole argument on Twitter. Again, not because I chose to. It has assaulted every feed of mine. Anyway, so they were like, well, she's technically a taxpayer because she has an apartment in New York. While yes, she is one taxpayer. Well, right. She's not going to fit unless she's Taylor and she'll stroke a check for all of it, which I could see her doing that too. So whatever. It's still obnoxious. It's everywhere. I need it to stop. Everything's breaking news. Like George Kittle sitting at an airport bar with a blue suit.
One of Travis Kelce's friends is going to the wedding.
Breaking news. A man with a suit is carrying it going to a wedding.
Yeah, it's funny this morning because, Good Morning America, my wife watches that every day. And they're like, are they getting married tonight? And Jessica's like, I'm pretty sure they are, guys. Like, we're still doing this headline because Taylor has not confirmed anything. Like, they've already
gotten married, you guys. They've already gotten married.
The thing a couple things make me crazy about this. I wish that they would have just gone and had some like tiny wedding ceremony, been like, yeah, we just did it like normal people. We went to a Vegas chapel or something. But
they can't come on. They can't go to
Vegas. But that would have been so counter to like her brand. I would have respected it a little bit. You know what I mean?
No, there's Easter eggs. This thing has been in the works for 30 years, and all the dorks will point to albums that this showed it on.
She foreshadowed the castle in Madison Square Garden. Someone's going to find a clip of her playing Madison Square Garden a few years ago because she couldn't on the Eras tour. She would have to play it like 71 nights in a row to max out that place. So she's building a castle, all that stuff.
I heard that it's not a castle. That was overblown. It's something else. It's a spectacle, but it's not a castle, Brian.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, it's probably going to be on the set of her next tour anyway. So they're just like, okay, look, you're going to have your next tour in a few years. You're clearly going to have like a bunch of songs about being married and having kids and whatever. So wouldn't it be cool if you're like, this is the set that you got married in front of, blah, blah, whatever. The thing that's going to drive me really crazy is that there's no way this is not like turning into a Disney Plus special, right? I mean, she sells everything. Mm-hmm. So the Taylor Travis wedding is 100%, I'm calling it right now, will be released as a special. Because it's not like she doesn't want everyone to see all these things. She's not just doing 100%. It for the people there. She's 100%. Doing it like no cell phones, no leaking anything, because she wants to have like, there's going to be wardrobe changes. It's probably going to be special effects.
There are wardrobe changes. I sent you that screenshot and I was like, here's a surefire way to weed me out as a friend. If I go, and this is allegedly, now remember, everything is just coming, all this, whatever, everybody's just putting content out there about this wedding. So evidently she's told guests, or they've told guests, there will be multiple wardrobe changes also for the guests. There's different themes, and this thing could go several days long. Like their wedding could be several days long.
It's like a P. Diddy party.
That's the other thing. Then there's this white party.
It's a freak off.
Well, there's that. Okay, so then I'm glad you brought that up. Have you seen this Michael Rubin dude who's trying to throw a white party? That's been also assaulting my feeds.
Oh, yeah, that happens every year. He's the dude he's the founder of Fanatics.
Right.
And every year in the Hamptons, right around this time, it's got to be around this time,
yes,
he does the white party. And I know I saw a bunch of pictures of like people I can't stand, like the Paul brothers.
Oh, God. Everybody obnoxious that you can't stand has an invite.
It looks like the house they shoot Wolf of Wall Street
100%
party in. And so I'm sure a bunch of those guests are going to the wedding.
But there was like this isn't it cute when the rich fight? They're both like, oh, well, Taylor and Travis wanted their wedding this weekend, and so did Michael, whatever. So it's like this battle between Michael Rubin and the Swift Kelces. Get me off this ride.
You're not going to be able
to done with this planet.
In any battle.
I am so done.
But it's going to be funny. Like, does Travis Kelce know how high the stakes are for him not screwing this up? Does he really
part of the script? Dude.
Has he wrapped his head around it though? Like, how buried he will be publicly, professionally, everything if he screws this up and cheats on her or does something crazy? And I feel bad too if he does cheat on her. This is a hypothetical, of course. The girl that he cheats on her with will be murdered by Swifties. It will happen.
What if it's a plot twist and he goes back to Kayla Nicole? If you know who I thought of, she was who I thought of all day yesterday. Like, it already sucks enough when you're a nobody and you have no press and you find out like your ex has moved on, like through a group text. Could you imagine, like, if you're Kayla Nicole and you already are
can't escape any of this?
Oh, you can't escape any of this because neither can we.
Yeah, that's funny.
Could you imagine that?
The experience that she's living is so different. Like, just a person, she's like, I'm off the internet for the next 6 months because this is going to be chasing me around forever.
Also,
and then when they drop the special that they're filming, that's going to assault everyone forever.
Wait, what if it's going to be something live? Meaning, what if once it starts, Taylor's like, hey, everybody, I'm going to live stream this in 30 minutes and cause a frenzy then.
Go over to Twitch. I've got a partnership with Twitch.
There's no way that's not
she wouldn't do that live. She would never stream something live because she doesn't have enough creative control over it to be able to, if something doesn't go exactly as she wants it to do. That's what I'd really love, is if they come out and they're walking down the aisle and stuff and she's like, never mind, we got to do that again from the top because like the producer's like, cut. Everyone's like, wait, what are we doing? We're in a movie? Yeah. You signed your life away with that NDA that you just signed.
You just have no idea. And before we wrap up Travis and Taylor talk, because blow my brains at this point, I saw this meme and it made me laugh so hard, and it just wraps everything into a nice little bow. So it's the caption says, "Are you excited for Taylor's wedding?" Can you see this?
Yeah, I see it.
And it's a super gummy looking.
Yeah, it's a lot of teeth.
I mean, that's quintessential. That's your Swiftie right there. And what's sad is I know about 5 Swifties that literally have that mouth.
I mean, I feel like this wedding is something that the casual Swift is making the casual Swiftie like go roll their eyes. Like, come on. Like, ugh. Like, does everything have to be perfect for you? I mean, we kind of liked it when you were Taylor's peak in fame to me was when Kanye took the award from her, and
she was a baby still then.
She was the cute, adorable girl, kind of naive, who was always like trying really hard. And then it's like she became the super villain.
It's so annoying. I'm so done. And now it's like this breakdown of, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively are an hour and a half away on vacation. That means they're not best friends anymore. And I'm like, who gives a shit?
I could be Taylor Swift's best friend in the world. I don't know if I want to go to that wedding. It's going to be so much of an production. They're going to be makeup artists coming around dusting people and powdering their cheeks and so they don't look terrible on camera.
Yes. Yeah.
Like I'm like halfway through the open bar and they're like, we need to cut you off. We're only in hour 3 of 12. And it's like, no, just throw me out on the streets of Manhattan right now.
Oh my God.
Don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah. Well, we'll see. Buckle up. It's about to get worse. Just wait.
Yeah. Oh, we'll all see it. We'll know. It won't be that exclusive. So let's talk World Cup because it's been crazy. Team USA. Man, I don't want to be the guy who's like really mad at offsides calls.
We just had this conversation.
But I feel like I just feel like the VAR replay stuff,
the VAR,
is ruining it. Like it's worse. People have tried to compare it to, so let's talk about the Team USA versus Bosnia Herzegovina,
which was sad. I felt guilty rooting for USA just because Bosnia is so war torn.
Well, so did I. There's literally a point in it. I tweeted this video. There's literally a point in there. I have the video. We should play it right now. I'll play it off mic so you can kind of hear it.
Okay.
But there's a point. Oh, my phone's resetting. Never mind. I guess we'll do that later.
Oh, this is a radio tease, Brian. Damn.
Technology. So there's a time where I was like, yeah, man, like I'm getting into it. We're up 1-0. And then the color commentator is like talking about one player, and he's like, yeah, when he was 4 years old, he was dodging in Sarajevo, he was dodging sniper fire, air raid sirens, and having to forage for water and food. And I was like, knock it off, man.
Oh, Jesus, guys. Awesome.
Do you think I want to give a crap about these dudes? I don't care. It's all about America right now.
Right. Don't get me emotionally invested.
I mean, come on. Okay, sorry that, and then they're like, and then Christian Pulisic at 7 years old was going to the Nike Elite camps.
Right.
In Santa Clara playing.
Here he is with his white privilege. Yeah, he wasn't begging for food.
With Tim Howard and I mean they had it catered by local restaurants, all farm to table,
farm to table, yes, non-GMO.
Well, it was really tough for them. Sometimes they had to forage for Gatorade all the way over to the table with all of them sitting on it near the sideline as they were playing. But so there's a couple offsides calls in that game. But watching the Portugal-Croatia game, okay, I understand it's happened a few times. I understand that the offsides, like sometimes the VAR, I don't know if it triggers it or when they go back and look at it, it's like if it's like a toe off, or it just seems like, man, the spirit of the rule is to keep people from cherry picking, not to like take back incredible goals.
Which, by the way, for those who didn't, I don't know what planet you were on that you didn't see this last night, because I was even texting you about this. So we were in like garbage minutes, like 10 seconds left. Portugal was up 2-1. And who was it that scored the equalizer? Was it not Luka Modric?
No.
Can you imagine the mind fuck with me every time I'm like, Luka?
Yeah. No, Modric. It wasn't Modric. It was a dude that was legitimately offsides in that position. He was offsides, but the debate was, did it glance off the Croatian player's head first while he was, because if he touches it while the guy's offsides,
correct, then it doesn't count.
But then it hit a Portuguese player and then ricocheted, and that's when they scored the goal. And then they go back to look at it, and it's like, well, we know he's offsides, but you can't tell if it hit that guy's head. So it seems
when you go back and you like Zapruder film that shit, you're like, come on, FIFA. Like that was but listen, if we're going, let's put our tinfoil hats on. Cristiano Ronaldo, more than likely his last World Cup. Of course, they're going to let him advance, right? Of course.
I mean, they want those ratings and things. Well, here's the thing: they could have done themselves a hell of a favor, but just blowing the game dead, right? Because they had given it 10 minutes of stoppage time,
right?
And Jessica was playing there. She's like, when is the game over? And I'm like, well, so the referees keep like a running clock and all.
Quintessential American comment watching this game.
I mean, it makes sense because she's like, well, when is it over? And I'm like, well, it's over when the referee signals it's over. Yep. They added 10 minutes, but she's like, but now we're in like 12 minutes in. Yep. And I'm like, yeah, I know, because probably some guy fell down again and the referee just kind of
add the stoppage time.
They add more time. She's like, so, but do they put this up in the stadium? It's like, no.
And that's another thing that's right.
Nobody knows when the game ends. I'm like, well, the clock, the 45-minute half runs out. That you can see that in the stadium.
That's regulation, right? You can see that.
But just because it runs out doesn't mean the half of the game is over. It's all at the referee's discretion.
And, Could you imagine if NFL football? We already know how crooked and twisted the NFL refs are. Could you imagine? Could you imagine in a world where everybody collectively agrees that these NFL refs absolutely love Patrick Mahomes, if they're like, nah, we know regulation's over, but we kind of want to see him score again and win.
Well, also, I told her even if the time runs out with the referee, they don't blow it dead. Then they give that team who has the ball, as long as they maintain attacking momentum, they can keep going for like an extra 10, 15, 20 seconds. As long they're not going to blow it dead in the middle of like a guy running down the field to try to score.
Right.
She's like, so the referee just decides. And I'm like, yeah, soccer does this thing where advantage, they don't take away the advantage. They don't penalize the team by taking away an advantage when like in the NBA, you can just foul someone who's going to go dunk it. And like they can foul him on the floor. The guy flings it up in the air and it goes in. And like, no, it was on the floor.
Right.
In soccer, it'd be like, well, we didn't blow it dead because the ball was in the air and he made it. So bucket's good.
Soccer just feels like a bunch of 6-year-olds are like, let's play a game. And they just change rules in the middle of the game. And you're like, okay, I guess we're doing this now. Like it just makes no sense.
Just shows you how old the game is too.
Right.
That's why the instant replay VAR stuff kind of screws it up, because the reason, I mean, this game is like thousands of years old.
Yeah.
It's like one of the oldest games ever.
Yeah.
And so of course the referee was the only one who knew when the game was over, because they didn't have clocks. Like,
isn't that wild? And they still and it still adheres to that, which is bananas.
They had a way of keeping track of time with one person.
Right.
But then once that it hit the time where it's supposed to end, the referee is just like, okay, well, I'm going to blow this dead as soon as I feel like the game's over. So I remember when I was in like 6th grade, I went to like a refereeing course to ref soccer.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I liked playing soccer. This is before I got into basketball in like 7th and 8th grade. But so I was like a linesman, so I knew what offsides was, and like you're waiting, make sure someone doesn't pick up their foot in a throw in and stuff like that. But I remember when they were explaining the advantage stuff, you're like, oh, okay, I get it. But also, damn, that's a lot of like power for the referee.
Yes.
Because the referee could just yell play on, and some guy's rolling around and got fouled.
Right.
And he's like, play on, because your teammate has the ball ahead of you. Like he's going down to score, so get your ass up and go play. But then again, also at that, like 2 seconds later, that guy could get the ball stolen from him. And if you're on the ground, like I got fouled, we wanted the ball back here for a free kick or whatever.
Right.
So there's a lot of like built-in kind of leeway for the referees that have the secret clock. I told Jessica last night, I was like, these refs, because once they took that goal away from Croatia,
I felt it for them.
I was like, yo, these guys need to get out of the stadium and go into hiding and change their names, because the Croatian fans are going to try to kill them. And I was like, the thing they can do for themselves right now, the safest is just blow this game dead. You're already 12 minutes into a 10-minute stoppage time. Blow it dead and everyone go home.
Yeah, just go home.
Because
that was
keep this going, Croatia might get another close one again, or score one, and then you're gonna have people like Skip Bayless who's like, why do they put up 10 if it's gonna go 13? It's like, because that's not. I mean, because the referee do you want him to keep telling the timer like I'm adding another minute? I guess they could, but that's just not the spirit of the game. Like it's 10
not
minutes,
the spirit of the game, right?
10 minutes is just what they're telling the players. And it's like a courtesy, they put it up on the board, but really soccer players know you play until the whistle. Like,
yes. Like anything else, right? Playing to the whistle. And it's funny because you describing all this to Jessica. So like Joey's really trying to wrap.
She was like this. She's like, that sucks. I would hate playing that. I'm like,
so like Joey's always like, okay, so now explain how XYZ. And I'm like, okay. And so like, it's gotten to the point where we're like drawing like, because he's like, he goes
like a whiteboard.
Totally. He's like, I could tell you the ins and outs of every NFL rule, and like obviously right. And I'm like, but honey, it's different. This is you've got to really you've got it, because football is so literal. To your point, what you just said, Brian, it's like, it's almost like a chef when you ask them, hey, what's in the recipe? I can't really tell you. It's what I feel.
A little pinch of this, a little pinch of that.
Right. I can't give you a binary quantity. And so it's truly, I can see the smoke coming off his head. He's like, I can't compute that.
Yeah,
that's a lot of Americans though.
Yeah, if you're into the game, like, because of the like if you're used to just structure in sports where like everything has like there's a rule for everything. Soccer's one of those things where they're like, I don't know, look like a foul. Okay, let's go back and that red card that Team USA got.
Oh, that was not a red card.
What can you do? I mean that so many.
Not on the 250 foreign ref.
So Jasmine, you got to tell me this story that you were kind of telling me a little bit ago, but it's the most relatable thing ever if you're a married dude with a kid, and it's the missing World Cup fan.
So this was the headline. I was like, what? Soccer fan who vanished while traveling to World Cup found in pub 10 days later, quote, blissfully unaware of search. So there's this dude. He's an England soccer. Oh, it's so great. So this English soccer fan traveled to the U.S. for the World Cup. So he was found safe in Spain, completely unaware that his family was like anguished and looking for him. So long story short, he last spoke with his family in Barcelona on June 21st. And so evidently while he was there on a layover before he was set to fly out to Boston, he lost his phone. So the phone had his travel tickets. He became stuck in Barcelona.
Oh, so he never made it to the States?
He never even made it to the States. So he lost his phone as soon as right. So he had he's like, I don't remember phone numbers stored on it. I mean, I know one.
Yeah.
Me personally. Anyway, he's like, so he didn't go to the embassy because he still had passport. He was good on money. So he's like, I guess I'm good. So he, instead of like, he was like, I'm going to make the best of this. So he went and watched all the England matches in the bars all over Barcelona.
So he was like, well, I got 14 days to myself. I'm not going to go to Boston now. So I'm just going to.
Spoken like a husband.
Bebop. Yeah. That's so funny. Like he just, well, I mean, I'm on vacation. I'm not going home.
Right. So his family was like, oh my God, the last known picture we saw of him was on Facebook on this day. Where is he at? So long story even longer, after 10 days, the British embassy in Spain actually tracked him down at his hotel through his card payments and put him in touch with his family the next day, much to his probably.
How was that phone call?
Oh my gosh. Could you imagine the wife?
No, because it's
been gone for 10 days.
Such guy logic.
It's such guy logic.
It's such dude logic to be like, what? I mean, like, yeah, I was on vacation. I told you I was on vacation. I was going to go watch games. So I couldn't get to Boston. So I just decided to watch the games here. And they're like, yeah, that's not really how that works. Like, you don't just get audible like that.
Could you imagine, Brian, if you told Jessica you lost your phone?
And then I just hung around in Spain for 2 weeks.
Sorry, babe, lost my phone.
See, okay.
You would be murdered.
Yeah, I would get murdered, but I would also weigh now I'm thinking about it from this angle. Okay. He knows for a fact that once he tells his wife he lost his phone, which had his plane tickets, which had all of the reservations he'd made, all the money he'd spent to go on this bucket list trip to Boston to see England play and go, run around the city and drink beer and maybe go to who knows how many games he's going to go to. He knows once that happens and there's no way for him to reclaim any of those things, which I feel like he didn't even try, because I feel like you probably have email receipts on those if you just go to a computer and get those printed off, or just go check in with your ID. He's probably not a smart guy, but also now I understand his wife would be like, okay, well then just come home. If you're not going to go to America for your vacation, come home. So now he's going, yeah, he's like, I'm in trouble either way. She's going to look at me like I'm a moron if I go home because I lost all my tickets.
So he just gets hammered for 10 days.
I'm just going to stay here because she's going to be mad at me either way. So he knew.
I see that logic too.
Yeah, he knew the guillotine was coming for him.
So great, dude. He is every dude right now is up topping him, because that's legit a great play, my friend. Now, I feel sorry for you when you get home, but
yeah. This is the line in which it delineates men and women, and I figured it out. It's who is excited about the bars at grocery stores now, right?
Oh, I love a good grocery store bar.
Yes, me too. And my wife was like, I mean, I don't know why. I mean, I'm like, it's the Publix bar.
Why not?
Like, well, here's the thing.
I love it.
Dudes with kids, husbands, look for reasons to like delay trips, to go places, to sneak a cold one when they're not supposed to, right? Because you have responsibilities.
Sure.
So what you got to love about the Publix bar is that you're like, no, I'm grocery shopping. So you've got 45 minutes to an hour to yourself. Just as long as you get all the things you need to get at the store and you show up with it. She might be annoyed. My dad used to take like 3 hours when he left for the grocery store.
But you get it now. You understand.
Now I get it. See, but now with GPS trackers on your phones, you got to be in the grocery store the whole time. Bar's right there. That's perfect.
It's perfect.
Because back in the day, 80s, the good old days, your dad could just pop out and be like, I'll be back in a little bit. I'm going to the grocery store. He's like, I've got 45 minutes to sit at this bar by myself. And then I'll go whip through the grocery store like a track star.
Yep.
Be back in no time.
And have a roadie on the way.
Yeah,
like, my dad always had like a Coors.
So did mine, actually. Those are different times. Different times. They
were. Oh God.
My dad always had like a light beer. Once when I was a kid, when you're learning like about drinking and driving and stuff, and rules of the road and ethics and safety, and you're annoying because you're a little kid and you want to just tell everyone what you already learned. My dad had a Budweiser in the cup holder. We were driving the farm truck going to the dump or something, a lumber yard, and I was like, Dad, you're not supposed to drink and drive. And he's like, I don't drink and drive, Brian. I only drink at stop signs.
See?
And I was like, damn, that's great. Backfired on him, though, because I was one of those kids who, like, super annoying. So I told my teacher, Mrs. Leach, my dad told me that he doesn't drink and drive. He only drinks at stop signs. And I'm sure she laughed because it was the 80s and she knew.
And of course, right. And kids are literal.
My dad was a local attorney in a small town. Like,
come on,
knows all the cops.
Everybody's roading in a small town. Come on.
Yeah, I'm sure my dad's version of designated driver was he was driving his friends. So like, Pete, will you drive, man? You know the cops. Yeah, I got you.
It's fine.
We'll survive this. So let's talk about the crazy week of NBA trades. It just seems like there's been some asinine ones. Let's start with LeBron. Let's start with LeBron opting out of his player option and saying he's not going to re-sign with the Lakers. Draymond Green opting out, re-signing for a long-term, cheaper extension. Mm-hmm. And now the rumor is
it's
Expendables NBA version, LeBron to Golden State.
It is the
Can the geezers show these whippersnappers how it's done one more time?
It totally is. When you texted me that, I'm like, holy shit, that is absolutely the best metaphor for that.
I kind of want to have ChatGPT make, if it happens, make like an Expendables like parody poster of the starting five, just because it's funny to me. Because it's like, I mean, look, LeBron's a super freak in his 40s. Steph Curry, late 30s. Draymond, mid to late 30s. Isn't that Kristaps Porzingis? He's old and hurt.
What are we doing?
Anthony Davis.
Oh,
I think one of my favorite memes I saw already was "Who's stopping this squad" or whatever, and it
Arthritis.
was all the three, and then Anthony Davis in street clothes. It's like everyone else is in jerseys and he's wearing jeans.
What are we doing? Listen, knock yourself out, Golden State. You put that super team together, but
I mean, I root for it because then it's like we all have a team that we can root against. Like nobody likes the super team. It's just like, especially when they do the crap that like the Heat did back in the day with
the whole
not one, not two, not three,
and the whole pomp. Oh my God, I just remember that. Oh, the PTSD of like the announcement and they were all coming out. Ooh, whatever. I hate the Heat. I hate Golden State too. That's another one. But here's the other thing that's just great. Assemble this old arthritic super team. Knock yourselves out. This will be funny. Yeah. What kind of flex is this? You guys have a bunch of olds. That's great.
It would be funny when you see like just all the jokes, AARP sponsoring like people just changing all the and look, I guess if you're an old player, you have two options. If you're LeBron, you have two options. If you want to win a title, either you're going to go play with the guys that you've played with on Team USA 4 times, played against for the last 20 years and be the old guys and know the jokes are coming. Or you're going to go like what Kevin Durant did in Houston, or is he still in Houston? I'm not sure. But go to the super young team who just needs the cagey vet and has like a deep, potential to make a run in the playoffs. Like I see the rumors that people are like LeBron, Atlanta. He loved like show business. I'm like, he's not going to Atlanta.
He's not. Have you seen the latest one? And I've been getting trolled by my friends all morning. Evidently, the Mavericks are on his list. Now, okay, I could see where everyone's like, oh, but Kyrie, he'll be reunited. It'll be the Cavs all over again. No, I don't want any piece of LeBron is just a reminder of us losing Luka.
Yeah.
I don't want him anywhere near the Mavericks.
I also don't think Kyrie wants to play with LeBron again, and nor does LeBron want to play with Kyrie.
Correct.
I feel like Kyrie is like great playing with super young, talented players. He's still got a lot of potential, a lot of playing left in him. But I don't see Kyrie as the guy who like, I'm going to go chase a championship with LeBron.
Just go back to the Cavs. Hang it up at home. Make this your like, okay, it's your Swans. You know what I mean? Like do that. Now, I will say, again, call me, I'm going to label myself DeLuca Janol. See what I did there?
I like it. No, that's a good term.
So it is a very good term. However, Brian, just follow me. I think this is paving the way for Luka to be back in Dallas in 2028.
I mean,
because if this is because Rob Pelinka's already shit the bed on a couple of things that Luka was waiting for that they promised him. And I'm sorry, but do you really think this new Lakers team around Luka is going to be what he's like? Fuck yes, I want to stay here for this.
Oh, you mean the white dudes?
Yeah. Oh,
three white dudes. That was funny seeing Stephen A. Smith double down on it. So Stephen A. Smith, basketball analyst at ESPN, the first
analyst.
Take.
He's
just a big blowhard at this point, just for clicks. But he got on
much like us. So hey, no hate, Stephen A.
Exactly, but this one is like pretty obvious what he did. Also, it was super corny. It was like old guy just tropes, but it was they re-signed Austin Reeves to like a 4-year deal, like $180 million. Luka's, still under contract, and clearly he's a super max player anyway. At some point when he can re-sign, and then
she won't.
Yeah, they signed Walker, or they traded for Walker Kessler, or I believe they just signed him. He was a restricted free agent.
Yes.
And there's all these jokes with the White Walkers and all these white dudes and stuff, and then Stephen A. Smith's like, it had to be said. It had to be said. 3 white dudes win in history. Did anyone win when 3 white dudes were the top of their team? And it's like just all the Celtics pictures from like the
70s and the 80s. Yeah.
But also it's like, he's like, this ain't golf. This ain't hockey. It's like, this is 1, super corny. Also 2, way racist. And it's like, yeah, man. Okay, sure. 3 white dudes. But also, haven't we hit the point now where we're like, not like, yes, there are more black players. There are more, all-star caliber black players in the
Why
the
does
NBA.
It matter? Why does it matter?
Like, there's a ton. Yeah, just we've hit the point where like, we're really gonna do this still. Like that's like, if like 3 black hockey players, you gotta win with 3 black hockey players. It's like
precisely.
It's like, okay, yeah, if they're good. They're just 3 basketball players.
Correct. Why does skin have any influence?
It's not like they just grabbed whatever white dude. It's like I'm trying to think of like Sean Bradley, just like random white dudes. It's like
Sean Bradley's like paralyzed in a wheelchair.
Oh yeah. Okay, not him.
Not him.
Well, I was trying to think of some white dudes that were super tall, but they're all like struggling health-wise.
Porzingis.
Bryant Reeves.
Country. Oh, big country, baby. Vancouver Grizzlies stand out.
But it's just kind of like, at this point, it's just like
Christian Laettner.
Yeah, they didn't grab just 3 random white dudes. They grabbed 3 dudes who are all
Cherokee
really
Parks.
Good players.
I'm going way deep now.
Mark Madsen, the Mad Dog. Anyways, he doubled down again. I don't care. It had to be said. Like, no, it didn't have to be said. It's like everyone saw that 3 white dudes on a team and laughed to themselves and moved on. It's like I think we've come to a point where sometimes the jokes don't have to be said. Like, you can just move on to them.
But also, I don't even like what kind of, I guess I'm just more confused on that take. Like all of his takes,
especially when they like start blowing people out because those guys are good.
Right.
Like Austin Reeves is good. So is Walker Kessler. It's just funny to me. And also, Stephen A., that's 3 dudes on the team. Do you think they're not going to sign any black players? They're going to get rid of all of them? Do you think this is you think this is why LeBron left? Because he was like, oh, they're going all white. They're going, Rick Barry era Showtime Lakers.
Oh my God. Well, listen, all I know is Project 2028 is well underway. So jump on the delusional fan bandwagon. My gosh, I can't even talk. Fan bandwagon with me. Okay.
Have you seen anybody saying that Boston didn't get totally jobbed in this Jaylen Brown?
No, that's all I've seen.
So Jaylen Brown, former Finals MVP, averaged 28 and 10 last year. Was in the MVP conversation a little bit, not much, just because people love Shea for some reason because he can score points and draw fouls.
Yeah,
I get probably analytically. I mean, Jaylen Brown's not the greatest when it comes to analytics and like some of those like weird metrics that people use to measure player skills. But we knew something was coming because that whole Giannis ordeal where the Boston was shopping Jalen like hard, that the trade was going to happen. Jalen was upset. The weird thing is they're saying that they didn't like him because he thinks he's the smartest guy in the room. And then you look at him and you're like, well, like he graduated with honors in high school, was on the chess team at Berkeley, took master's level classes at Berkeley because he didn't stay for very long, has lectured at Harvard, had an internship offer at NASA, like still does stuff at NASA, like consults. It's like, yeah, he's pretty smart.
Yeah. He's literally the smartest guy in the room.
Yeah. So. And he also, Jaylen Brown fired back, like, it's sports. The bar's not set very high in the rooms I'm going to go into, which is
so great. Funny. I mean, listen to everything you just listed. Imagine the amount of brain power it takes to dumb himself down into some of those like conversations. Like just it you know what I mean? I'm not trying to say that obviously he's like Mensa level, but like imagine throwing him inside of like, you know, like the LaMelo Balls that name their kid LaOne.
Right.
Like imagine that, like that mental chess game, if you will. Like he's got to be like, I'm sorry, I can't dumb myself down.
Also, just you don't like his demeanor or attitude, or you because he thinks he's smarter than you, or you
because he is.
You're insecure about it. Like, why are you so insecure about it?
Because he is.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
If somebody was smarter than me, yes, you are. I will call. Yes, like what? It's facts.
I do think it's funny though that he goes on Twitch like a 17-year-old, like just goes on there and just complains and rants and talks a bunch of shit. So he'll be in Philly, and Philly only sent 2 first-round picks that are going to end up being late first-rounders, and then a monstrous you couldn't get out of max deal with Paul George. So it's kind of confusing as to what the
how does Paul George look like the most elite player going right now?
Yeah, if you look at the people he's like being traded for, it's like and like Shea, other NBA and other MVPs, like
it's stacked.
Like he's been flipped for so many picks that became massive stars.
Which just goes back
to
the Luka trade.
Everything goes back to the Luka trade. So at this point, Philly, and this is the thing that doesn't make any sense to me either, is that you didn't get a lot back for it. People are likening it to the Luka trade in certain regards because they're saying like, what was this? Like, Boston, what are you doing? And when you talk about people who think they're smarter than everyone else, Brad Stevens is one of those guys too. So maybe he just didn't like a guy like himself.
How much do those Boston fans, how many of them every day were checking if he's still the coach?
Right.
Just get rid of this guy already.
Well, why did you keep him in the division? I understand you probably had to trade him because they know Jaylen Brown better than anyone. I mean, he played for him for 10 years. They knew this wasn't going to go well.
Sure.
Like they knew he was going to have a chip on his shoulder and maybe bad in the locker room, and you know, Jalen or Jason Tatum is still their number one guy. But why would you trade him in the division to Philly, a team that beats you in the playoffs last year?
I know.
You're going to see them in the playoffs. Like there's no way. The Hawks have been pretty good about stacking talent this year in Atlanta and not making absurd trades and, you know, going over value for things. But I'm sure they would have given you more than 2 bad first round picks and taken a crappy in a, you know what I mean? Like giving you a crappy contract.
Yeah.
For Jaylen Brown. He's from Atlanta.
Yeah.
But it just seems like
makes no sense.
Yeah. The thing that reminds me of the Luka trade, it's like, did you guys ask anyone else at this point? Like,
no,
was it the first team? Which is like, because Philly would have done anything to get rid of Paul George. They could have just traded like some other play, like who they traded whoever they want to.
I know.
And they would have like, hey, are you going to take that Paul George contract off our hands? Because that seems to be the problem right now that we really have. So
the problem with me is February 1st, 2025 wrecked me. It ruined me. So now every time there's a trade, I redline it through like a Luka trade lens. You know what I mean? Like I can't. It's Brian. I don't know. This is like chronic. It's going to be pain management. There is no cure for what this is. I mean, for God's sakes, like every day of my life.
Yeah.
You know, like.
Well, it's funny because people will, you for some reason, you're always going to get it because people will go, oh, this is like the worst trade. Well, not the worst than the Luka Doncic. It's like, why keep bringing that up?
Because it's so absurd. It will never go away.
It reminds me of when the Oklahoma City Thunder do anything. And they're like, I mean, that's the first time someone's done that since 1996 when they were the Sonics. It's like, shut up.
What are you doing?
I don't care. Why are we bringing up the old stuff, man?
I know.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Why are you trying to they didn't get the history. I mean, technically they did, but they weren't you're not going to be able to put Shea, Gary Payton, on the all Thunder decade.
No,
team.
oh, gross. No.
Gary Payton's I'm not on that team. I didn't play for the Thunder.
This is a whole thing, and this is for a rant for another podcast episode. But when you go to their Wikipedia page, I am not okay with Sonic stats padding all the Thunder shit. No.
Yeah, right.
There are two different buckets.
Yeah, it's two different teams.
Two different teams.
It shouldn't even matter. I know the Seattle Supersonics banners are in a storage unit somewhere in Oklahoma because they don't hang them. Yeah.
Vomit.
Horrible. All right, before we get out of here today, you brought this up right before we went on the air, but the guy with the world's smallest penis is trying to raise money to get an extension.
Yes. So, and
isn't it it's 0.38 inches?
It's the size of an aspirin pill.
Wow. So for some reason when I thought 0.38 of an inch, I was still picturing it having some girth. Looking like more of an elevator button.
It's terrible. So the article calls it an atypically small penis, which is sad, but he is wanting to raise over $9,000 on GoFundMe to get this thing enlarged. He said, and this is really sad. I'm trying to not be funny about this, but because it's so small, his doctors are just wear a diaper. Don't bother even standing to pee because it's too small.
What? Because it just goes everywhere.
It's basically
just a hole, a outie belly button that just has a hole in it.
Basically, so it's it's so small it would be akin to a girl trying to stand over a toilet and peeing. So the doctor's homie, just wear pull-ups.
Does he have the other parts of the junk?
Yeah, he's got the balls, but the part where the pee comes out of is
looks like a little tiny a little.
So
nipple.
There's no control, right? Yes. So basically the doctor, so this guy wears pull-ups. Could you imagine? So anyway, it's terrible. So he's as you can imagine, this probably is not, no pun intended, puts a damper on my sex life.
There's none.
There's none. There is none. So
does it even operate? Not to get into the discussion.
What do you
does it even operate? Does he say no, it's just pointless?
Because it's like trying to bone a chick with a pimple. It's not doing anything.
Right. There's nothing there.
There's nothing there. So he's now it's
donating money to this guy.
Brian, an aspirin tablet is.
That's just. Look, my brother did that movie.
I was going to say, where are we going with your brother? I don't know if I want to know.
My brother did the movie Unhung Hero. It's a mockumentary about a guy in Germany, one of the producers, who had a micropenis. It's the first time I ever heard of micropenis, but they were saying his was the tip of your pinky finger, maybe from the knuckle. So it was maybe. So at full game time readiness. Yeah, it was an inch and a half long.
Okay, that's still. So
and not in small. And so the movie's about a guy who gets turned down for a proposal and then travels the world looking at penis enlargement stuff. Because every culture in the world's fascinated with penis size. There's some countries that will hang weights on. That's just men. Yeah, everywhere.
That's you boys. Because women, obviously we don't want an aspirin pill, but you guys are it's got to be the size of a baseball bat. We're no, actually not.
Yeah. How do you say it? Usage rate is probably your wins over replacement. Let's use it. What's your war?
What's your war? Yeah, let's use a sports term.
What's my wins over replacement over your ex? My wins over your ex. It's a new sex stat. Wins over replacement. It's all that matters. But I feel bad for this guy because it's you can't even. There's no way that doesn't just haunt you every single day. You can't ever have a good day. Because every time you go to the bathroom, it reminds you that you don't have this thing that's genetically, you do, but you don't. So what are those options? Do they say what his options are? Are they going to take a bunch of his hamstring and put it together?
The article didn't say, but think about if you're going from an aspirin pill.
Yeah.
And you're going to even I don't know, let's just say this. That's a lot of.
like a 9,000% upgrade though.
But then, okay, so then follow me here. You're so used to this. Then it's like, whoa, what do I do with this guy? So he's going to be truly like a 16-year-old banging paint off walls. Like you've got this new thing now you got to go use.
I don't think they all work like that though, right? I mean,
I don't know. You own one, Brian. I don't.
Well, no. Clearly, I'm saying like, I feel like they don't like I'm not saying the genetically normal ones. I'm saying like the ones that they create in a lab. Like
right,
they gotta grow it, whatever they do. They're gonna take skin from your body somewhere and like sew it together in a thing.
Right.
And then I think that they like put like a little pump inside your body or something like
for it to be able to do stuff
to make it go fully.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, but then what would you do? Like, is this part of like the organ donor program? Like,
that'd be really funny. I mean, why couldn't you? They put a new face on a guy.
Oh my God. Could you, every white guy's gonna be like, yeah, if he's a black guy, I'll take it. Like,
I feel like you have to be genetically similar. So I don't know about, I don't think you just pick like off a lineup. You're like, no, I'm taking that guy for sure. Like, why? Like, it's black dude. No, I think you have to, I think it has to be a genetic match. But that dude, there was that dude in that, I just saw a little special on him. He was like burned up in a car accident and they put a new face on him.
Yeah, it's wild.
It was like a face transplant. So if I was that guy, I'd ask like, what was the guy's junk like? I would have taken that too. I mean, I'm going to take the medications to like not reject this face.
100%. While we're parting this out, what else is good under the hood here?
Parting this out.
You know,
I'm in here for my liver, but what's the guy's dong look like?
Right. What else? Listen,
really funny.
I mean, come on. While we're under, might as well. What else can I get?
Like as you're like, you're barely making it because you like need a double lung transplant, and you're like, oh, you guys found a double lung, awesome. Hey, what's the guy's dick look like? Hey, no, just say it. I mean, while you got the tools out.
Oh my God, I'm gonna cry.
What's going on there? It's totally something I got. Some guy listening to this is like, yeah, if I did have to get a lung transplant and I know I'm compatible with that dude, let's just take a gander.
Great. Why not?
Oh, he put these new lungs to use with that new weapon down below.
He was 6'6". Yeah, I'll take it. How much you want for it?
My wife suffered along this whole journey too. So
come on, let's award her.
Right.
Could you imagine?
Upgrade down there, babe. I got something. I mean, women get breast implants, and sometimes they say it's for the dude. Like, well, my husband loves it. Well, look what I got. I got what you got. The same guy killed in that motorcycle accident's dong.
Totally. See, babe, and he was 6'5". Okay. This is great. Listen, I don't know if it's medically ethical, but I feel like we're onto something. Like, just do like an organ donor yard sale. Like, how much you want for that?
So I think for this guy, it's totally reasonable. I get it. If I'm in line for a heart transplant, and I'm also like, hey, the guy's like hacking, please throw that on there. Also, like, does he have good calves? Like, sick of these cancers. Like,
what else you got?
Yeah. What else can we, like, you're right. Like, it's a chop shop, literally, for dudes.
I'm dying. I think we're onto something.
But for this guy, he should be on the donor list.
He totally should.
And if someone dies and he's a genetic match and the guy is an organ donor, they'd be like, all right, let's part it out, dude. You only need one. I don't think you need to take the whole package, just the top part.
But wouldn't you though? Like if
I was that guy, yes, I would try anything
at that point.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think we're onto something, Brian. I think we should. Who do we call?
And let's see if it works.
Who do we call to pitch this idea?
Frankenweiner. I don't care.
Maybe there's an app. We'll have an app. You can choose.
You're definitely naming your junk Frankenstein.
Totally.
For sure.
You have to. You've got to listen. You've got to have fun with it. You'd have to name it something because it's not yours.
No. You don't want to name it after the guy either. Well, remember that movie Body Parts?
Yes.
What if that happens?
Oh, God.
Taken over by the person whose chunk it was. You're a split personality. You're like, stop talking to me like that.
Oh, my. It'd be like if it was Waymo programmed and you got some dude in India that's just like programming it.
Oh, that's so funny.
Oh, my God. Yeah. Now we're going. Now this shark has jumped very.
Or you got like way better skills. You're like, your wife's like, what is that move? And you're like, I don't know. It's doing it on its own.
So great. No. You know how women are.
You never used to spank me. I'm like, I know, but ever since I got this new upgrade.
But you know damn well how women are. Oh, we wouldn't enjoy it. We'd go, where did you learn that? Who was it with?
Someone's been on the internet. All right, science. I'm gonna look into it for this guy.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna Google it on other people's work computers. You can follow at Jasmine Sadri, at Moot Comedy, at X's and Nose Podcast.
We're everywhere.
What we do. We talk a little bit of sports, talk a little bit of wiener transplants.
Listen, it's a literal mixed bag.
Little mixed
no pun.